Alright guys, let's continue Defense Grid with level 2 supply and demand. Let's go in here. We're still going to play story open elite. That is our MO here on the channel. And I unlocked after that last mission the tachyon shells. So I equipped those. I used to have the chemical tipped ordnance. The tachyon shells slows them down and does extra 15% damage. So we're going to do that for sure. And get on in here again. Like I said with the last video, if you want to read that shit, you know, you're a braver man than I, because none of it makes any sense. You know, it doesn't. It sounds philosophical, but it's really just stupid. I want to play this game. I want to build towers. I want to kill aliens. And I want to skip all this nonsense. So here we have, you know, the aliens are entering here. They're walking straight down to the core housing. Okay. Well then, you know, what I like to do, I hate Inferno Towers. I fucking hate them. But once we get Concussion, I'll never build them again. But as for now, I'm going to build an Inferno Tower right here and make them walk around it. Just at least they have 8 tiles where it's hitting them. I think we have boost towers now in this mission. So yeah, boost towers, they only cost 50. They don't do anything on their own. But you can build other towers on top of them. And then you can upgrade those towers with overcharge or, you know, different abilities, which is really, really cool. And we also have lasers now. Okay, lasers are pretty cool. You know, I don't tend to build very many of them, but anyway, going back to my first video, I like to build my kill zone closer to the housing. So we're going to build up this area here first, you know, so that they walk in and die in this general area. And then once we get some more resources, we'll start to build up this area. And then soften them up. So this is where our Inferno Tower is going to go, and we're going to make them walk in here and walk around it and then walk out. So in order to do that, we have to build 2 boost towers right here and right here. We could have built actual towers, but you know, I'd rather put towers on top of my boost towers. And then we're going to put a gun on top of this boost tower, because it's going to be, they're going to walk around the Inferno Tower, and this gun is going to hit them the whole way along. And then we're going to try and kill them down here. So we're going to boost tower down here. So here they come. I'm wasting my money on boost towers, but it's early enough in the game that I think I can afford it. So we get those boost towers, and we're going to build 3 guns here as soon as we can. This is the first one. Okay. This is the second one. As soon as we get there, because we really. The early game in these types of games, it's like Plants vs. Zombies or any other tower defense game. The early game is the hard part of the game. You got to stabilize, and you got to be able to generate resources. So they're dripping in over time, and we just got to get to 100. Okay, so we know we've got our base set, and honestly, right here, you know, I don't know if I'm going to do anything yet. Like I said in the last video, upgrading your towers is more important than building more towers when you have, you know, when you have your area set. So they're going to walk through here. You have to walk around the Inferno Titan, get hit the whole way. This gun is shooting them the whole way around. So this is the one we're going to upgrade. And then we've got these guns here as well, so they have to walk past them, but even when they're out here in this area, they get shot. So this is the start. And then once you get set up, then you can just, you know, you can just hit the right bumper. And you can fast forward time and generally not have to worry about it. But in the early games, when you have to pay strict attention, we've got enough resources to upgrade another gun tower. But like I said, it drops down into the hole, and once it's down there, it doesn't shoot anything. But I think we're in pretty good shape here to upgrade a couple of gun towers before the next wave comes in. We have 20 waves. We're only on wave number 3. So I think we can upgrade these 2 here. You know, we can overcharge anything on a boost tower. There's this thing here called upgrade overcharge, and it does 25% more damage, I think is the number. What does it say? Upgrade overcharge increases the damage output of the boosted tower by 25%. And we can upgrade this one to yellow as well. So we're starting to get there. You know, we can build boost towers back here. Don't really feel the need. I think, you know, line of sight is the thing in this game. So, you know, it's kind of like a little waste of money. But right here, we have an opportunity to build a cannon tower. And I'm going to boost the cannon tower just for the damage output and the ability to overcharge it later on in the game. So over here, we can build a cannon tower. And down here we can honestly build another cannon tower, which will cover a lot of this range down here where the guns can't hit. So we'll build a pair of cannons. So yeah, you can see the range here after I click on it. So it's going to shoot them on the way in, plus it's going to cover on the way out. And this is going to get them around the circle. So they're still not making it to the housing. We're still doing all right. We got 200 resources. You know, I'm going to put a laser here. What lasers do is they hit a single enemy with the beam, but after they've gone out of range, it burns them over time. So it still inflicts damage after the enemy's gone out of range. So we've got a laser here. Now I've got to start thinking about, okay, yeah, let's upgrade the Inferno. Now we've got to upgrade these guns to red, you know. So we've got our guns to yellow. We've got a few new green towers. We've got the cannons, and we've got the laser. We've got our Inferno to yellow. Next goal is to get our guns. Our best gun is right here, but I'm going to upgrade this one first because this one's going to start shooting right now, and this one's going to take a break. So I mean, that was just a matter of timing. This is the best gun. It's the one I wanted to upgrade first, but it'll be next. The laser is doing its thing. They're still not getting out of here. Yeah, we're still doing pretty good. I'm not ready to start speeding up time yet because they are getting into the housing, but how many of them are down there? There's a lot of them, but they're all fairly weak, and there is a fairly substantial kill zone. So we're going to upgrade this one now since most everybody has gone past. And once they walk back in here, most of them are just going to start to die and head back out the other way. You know. So yeah, they're pretty much dead when they get back here. So we're doing pretty good. You know, up in the top left there, you can see most of the cores aren't even in the housing, but they're almost all back in now. We've got to get these guns up to level red. Then we can worry about the cannon towers, and I don't think I'll ever upgrade Inferno to a red. At 600, I just don't think it does enough, but you know, you've got to have your AoE, unfortunately. Can't wait for the concussion towers. Alright, so we've got 400. We can upgrade here, but I think what I'll start doing is building up the same pattern over here. Now let's just put an Inferno here. And once they get past here, we can start upgrading these to red. So we'll upgrade this one to red. We need 400, so you know we're a ways away from that, but you know pretty much everybody here is almost dead, and they're going to die as soon as they hit this spot right here. We're on wave 8, and you know I've got to get this one upgraded. So I need 400 before I can even think about what to spend my money on next. But my mind is on building this one up with guns to soften them up, because guns are cheap. So I can build some level 1 guns and upgrade them for 300 each, which is a pretty good bargain. So as soon as this yellow gun goes offline, which is right about now, I'm going to upgrade it. So we've got our 3 guns here in good shape. Cannons, I'm not going to upgrade them yet. Right now we're gonna start building the boost towers for our next round of guns. And this is our best gun, so we're going to build this one first. Then we're going to build 3 more just to mimic this down here. Because making them walk around the AoE while getting shot by guns is a good thing. And then that one laser tower to slowly burn them. A couple of cannons to inflict some high damage. I think it's a pretty good layout. This wasn't connected at the beginning of the map. Something happened in the middle, but I don't like playing with that type of foreknowledge in mind. So I'm not going to do that, and I'm honestly starting to not pay attention because I'm talking too much. So let's just build our guns here, and then we'll focus on upgrading them pretty soon. Is anybody getting back out? How are we doing? We're spending all our money as fast as we can, but these guys are getting really close to getting back out. They're actually getting back to the beginning. Are we going to lose? Come on, guys. Yeah, they got out. So we got to back up. We got to back up a notch. So this takes us back to the last checkpoint. And We've got same resource situation. But we've got to build our guns faster. You know, I think I was just rambling, as I am wont to do. So let's build this up. I think they may still get back out, honestly. Actually, I think we're good now. Oh yeah, there's the influx of resources that we needed. Upgrade this. Build a new gun here. Okay. So yeah, I mean, with every wave, you can just hit the left bumper and go back a wave, which is great. You don't have to restart the whole fucking level, and you can hit LB multiple times to go back multiple waves and to any previous point. And if you fuck up real bad, obviously you got to restart the level. But you know, for now, I think we're going to be pretty good here now. But yeah, rambling on. I mean, so you know, it's like any tower defense game. As soon as you get the resources to make a critical build, you have to do it on time. We are playing on the hardest difficulty, so obviously there's a little bit less room for error. I like where we're at. We're on wave 10. You know, resources are flowing in. I would like to. Maybe we'll put a boosted cannon out here. Now we've got to start thinking about overcharging some stuff. We've got to get all these guns on red first of all. You know, so that's going to be another. That's going to be 1,600 resources to get 4 guns up to red level. But this is our kill zone, and it's working pretty well. Not many people are getting through it. So this is our best gun that's not in the second row. We'll upgrade this one. You know, we've got our 4 guns down here at red level. We've got our Inferno at yellow. Here we've got an Inferno at yellow. We've got a red, these 3, and then we can focus on the secondary towers and start overcharging stuff. So let's turn the time back up again. And let's see how far they make it. Now it looks like they're just not getting out of the kill zone, so let's keep an eye on our resources. Managing, you know, when you hit the right bumper to turn the time up to super speed, it's really easy to fuck up and just not pay attention because it happens so fast, but I'm going to upgrade here. Because I don't think they're doing that much damage to us. No, they're coming back into this, you know, little nexus here, pretty dead. Yeah, we're doing good, so we can afford to upgrade if we had the money. And okay, we've got that upgraded. Now we want to take our best gun that we have, overcharge, 25% more damage. We want to overcharge it. And we want to do the same thing for these guys down here. This is more important than the cannon towers, the laser towers, and all that. It's just in the early game, it's all about the guns. Unfortunately, I mean, it's your best tower. It's your cheapest tower. And overcharge, you know, unlike the other upgrades, it doesn't send them down into the hole. It takes effect immediately. So let's overcharge here. And I think once we overcharge these guns, we pretty much can't lose. 2 more to go. They're getting smashed. We will upgrade the other towers just for cosmetic effect. Obviously, we're going to do that. But you know, there's no sounds coming out of here, so that means all the aliens are dead on wave 15. We've got 8 high-level overcharged guns. 2 Inferno towers at yellow level. And now we can start spending money to just, you know, upgrade our lasers and cannon towers. We can overcharge those as well, you know, once we get the resources, obviously. So yeah, they're not getting very far. And the time is on maximum, so I mean, they're not even making it to the kill zone, which is just great. But no, some of them are getting through. So we're not done yet. Let's upgrade this cannon. And upgrade this cannon, and upgrade this cannon. Rather than go to level 3, we're going to overcharge, because level 3 is 800 overcharge for 25% damage. It's a better value. We're going to do the same thing with the laser. Same thing with this cannon. So sometimes a yellow cannon or yellow laser with an overcharge is just much better than the red level, because red is just so fucking expensive on the really powerful towers. But I think we got a good we've got a good path built here. Like I said, we got the AOE. We make them walk around it 8 tiles, and we shoot them all the while. We've got that one laser. You know, some cannons on the fringe. Seems like a good setup. We've crossed the gold medal threshold. We've still got 2 waves to go, so we're going to get a nice decent score here. Not that I'm min-maxing for it, but you know, it's nice to get a good score. It's nice to watch the aliens. Nice to watch them not even get very far onto the map. So obviously we managed the resources pretty well, except for that one time we hit the right bumper, left bumper, whatever it was, and had to skim back out. But you know, I got too busy talking, so I think that's a good layout for the map. Like, you know, another thing I used to do, I used to build too many towers, too many green level towers, but the red and yellow, it's more important to upgrade your towers than it is to build new towers. You know, you got to set up a zone, get really high upgraded towers, and then set up a new zone to soften them up, and then upgrade those, and go like that. So at least that's my opinion on the game. I love this game. I love tower defense. We hit 115, 220. Only needed 90k for a gold. So yeah, that's it. That's supply and demand, and you know, we'll see you for level 3 soon enough. I don't know when. I'm not going to record it tonight, but I really enjoy playing this game, so you will see it pretty soon. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you then.